So a new detail about the DJI Pocket 4 lineup has surfaced, and no, it's not bad. It's not a this thing is canceled forever situation. It's just interesting. Slightly concerning, but also kind of expected given what's going on right now. Before we jump into Pocket 4 specifics, we need to zoom out for a second and talk about the DJI ban, because it sets the context for everything. Here's the short version. The FCC has added DJI, along with other foreign-made drone companies, to its National Security Covered List. This list includes communications devices that the US considers a potential security risk. And it's important to be clear here, this isn't just about DJI. Companies like Autel Robotics and such are also affected. What does this actually mean? Any new drones or new critical components made outside the US can no longer receive FCC equipment authorization. And without that approval, manufacturers can't legally import, market, or sell those products in the US going forward. Regulators are also keeping an eye on rebrands meant to sneak around these restrictions. Now here's where people start panicking, but they shouldn't. Existing DJI drones that were already authorized remain perfectly legal. You can still fly them, sell them, and use them commercially while inventory lasts. If you were planning to buy one, yeah, you might want to move faster rather than later. For commercial operators, the advice is pretty practical. Keep firmware updated, stock up on spare batteries and parts, back up your flight data, and document your fleet details. And here's a big one that keeps getting misunderstood. The Federal Aviation Administration hasn't grounded anything. DJI drones are still recognized as legal aircraft. Your Part 107 license is still valid. There's no mass shutdown, no forced deactivation, nothing like that. Looking ahead though, yeah, it's not exactly optimistic. The issue is FCC approval. Any new device model released after the cutoff that needs FCC authorization to be sold in the US could be affected. Drones are just the most visible example. There's also some concern on the software side. DJI apps like DJI Fly and DJI Mimo are available on the App Store and Play Store right now, but if restrictions tighten, future updates could become harder to roll out. Your device wouldn't suddenly stop working, it just might get harder to keep everything fully up to date over time. The silver lining is this: any DJI drone that already had FCC approval before this decision can still be owned, flown, used commercially or recreationally, and even resold. That means upcoming already authorized models, like the rumored Avata 360, are still very much in play. Alright, now to the big question everyone's asking. Does this ban affect other DJI products officially? It's unclear. Some outlets have gone wide with the headlines claiming the ban affects DJI's entire lineup, gimbals, cameras, mics, filmmaking gear, but that's not coming directly from the FCC. That's commentary and speculation about where policy could go. The FCC's actual focus is on UAS systems and critical communication components, basically drones, their radios, and anything that operates on regulated wireless spectrum. Products that don't rely heavily on RF communications generally don't need the same level of FCC equipment authorization. So where does that leave the Osmo Pocket 4? The key detail here is that FCC approval for Pocket 4 already happened. That means, at the very least, its launch isn't getting pulled because of this decision. Earlier, we talked about DJI potentially planning two versions, a standard Pocket 4 and a Pocket 4 Pro, with the Pro distinguished by a second camera. According to Photolabs, DJI is still targeting a January launch for the standard Pocket 4. However, Creator claims they've received official confirmation that the Pocket 4 Pro is still happening, just later. Not April specifically, but after April, which puts a late spring launch firmly on the table. So yeah, the Pro model is a waiting game, and that's where things stand right now. I'm really curious what you think about this ban. Is this the beginning of a bigger shift for DJI outside drones, or does it stop right here? Drop your thoughts below.